Hey guys, it's your producer and pilot of Ray and Kayam, Diana, just here to let you know that this is the beginning of our second session. This is still part of the Before the Noose arc. Each arc has a different name, but most of them have several sessions, so just wanted to let you know that this is still a re-record, and I believe we only have one more episode before we start getting into our original audio, which is exciting. And yeah, that's about it. I'm keeping it short today because we have a long episode here, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for stopping by.
Previously on Masks and Martyrs.
I heard a rumor that the Von Tepler Manor is connected to the library.
There is another click, and this wall noiselessly just sort of slides open.
Please be careful. Dangerous types around.
And into the hole we go!
After maybe like an hour of walking, you see the tunnel comes to an end. You see ahead of you is a wall, and there is a handle on one side cut into the stone itself. You see that there is, very faintly, a small symbol there, which, from what you know from your studies, seems to be the Von Tepler family crest. Once more, the soundless sliding of stone, and oh look, and there's another door there.
Good working, boss.
I'm thinking now we should be quieter because that looks like the house.
Rating on an 8 for being quiet?
You open the door. There is a flare of magical energy ahead of you. These are gargoyles, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
I finally get to attack a bunch.
Marika Cha doubts that she can do much against these gargoyles.
Roll 1d4 plus 5d6, then add 6 damage.
I'm just gonna pull up a dice roller.
Yeah.
You dealt 28 points of damage.
So, it's just kind of standing there.
And now it's not, presumably.
And it falls down dead.
Break-a-cha!
You guys walk for a bit. You see now where everyone is. You see the grand ballroom of the Von Tepler estate. Last session, the three of you found yourselves in the custody of the local constabulary of the Grand Duchy of Antillo. Some of you for crimes that you did commit.
Boo!
Some of you for crimes that you did not. You managed to escape, and upon getting into the common room of the prison, which was empty of guards thanks to your quick thinking, you met and were confronted by one Anastasia Manada, a noblewoman of the city, who decided, asked really, really like forced you to take a job for her.
Yeah, that was blackmail.
Yeah, the job was to break into the estate of the Archduke Erwin von Tepler, steal from him the ceremonial scroll used to record the elections of the Grand Duchy, then bring it back to her. You were joined by another prisoner, Nimian Flatfoot, a half-elf drunk, it seems, and you made your way first to the Grand Library, where, between your good investigation checks and some clever speaking and sneaking, you managed to get some of Monty's hidden money back. After that, you managed to find the secret passage from the Von Tepler estate into the Grand Library, or vice versa, I should say. You were coming from the Grand Library to the Von Tepler estate. Following that, you made your way into the estate, where you fought some gargoyles. They are not gargoyles, they were gargoyles who happened to be guarding.
Sure.
You defeated them. They were. You defeated them, and then found yourselves in the sort of the servants' passages of the estate. And then everyone was weak and couldn't finish. But currently, it's true. Rude. Currently, you are looking in at the Grand Ballroom, where in a week and a half's time, the Von Tepler Masquerade will be held. It is considered one of the most important social events of the year, and the entire household is currently in chaos. They're mostly focusing around preparing this particular room, the ballroom, meaning most of the other areas, it seems, are less occupied. They're a bit more deserted. Now, what do you do?
So we're in a, servant's passage. Are there any servants' quarters nearby?
Paul, let me check the floor plan. From what you can tell from where you are, which is near the ballroom, there are two large curling sets of stairs at the front of the hallway at the entrance. And then further down, if you're looking parallel to the front wall of the Grand Ballroom, you can just make out all the way down and to the left, a series of smaller stairs, which you assume are used more for servants. Again, just for more discreet passage, like not being seen.
Yeah.
Just rather than the grand sweeping staircases of the main hall.
Mm-hmm. And we wouldn't have to walk by people to get to those stairs?
You would have to pass in front of the open double doors of the grand ballroom, but after that, it does seem like a straight shot.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. So that looks like our best bet. I really, really don't want to be strolling through the party. It'd be easier if the party were actually happening, though.
How big are those doors?
The doors are big. They're like 15 feet high by 10 feet wide, and there are 2 of them.
So it wouldn't be a matter of, like, I close the door and we're good.
No, these are doors that are designed to make an impact on someone's life, you know? Like,
I didn't even realize there were, like, doors on the hinges. I was picturing, like, a big open door frame, like, open floor plan.
You mean the ominous grand oak doors?
Yeah, the Aragorn doors.
The Eridors.
Boo. Get the hook.
I'm unappreciated in my time.
In every time.
So, I guess.
Snap.
She looks so wounded right now. Oh, you've got
I'm
to
Go on
kidding.
without me.
I'm
God
kidding.
damn it.
Podcast over.
I killed Diana.
Oh no.
Finally.
Critical hit.
Did it.
I'll avenge you, my wife.
The seer who prophesied this days before my birth is finally fulfilled.
Now she can die in peace.
Anyway.
Now I'm the captain.
Anyway.
Okay, moving on. On task and ready to go.
So the doors.
So I guess we're gonna, like, sneak. Oh, wait a second. I have an idea.
Time to roll my disadvantage stealth check.
Why do we have disadvantage?
Hell yeah.
No, I have disadvantage because I have armor.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, I stealthily, with a 5,
Oh my god.
pass the door because Reagan doesn't know she rolled a 5.
Oh no.
No, yeah, you're right. Nimian, the goodness is Nimian doesn't do much better. Nimian got an 8, so you two are like stealth buddies right now.
At least I'm not alone. Let's loudly sing our own theme.
No. No, bad. Monty's gonna hang back. He's good back here for a second, so he wants to see what happens to these two.
Just, heads up, no, Nimian is not in a singing mood.
He's never in a singing mood.
No one ever lets
he
me have
literally
fun.
sang earlier when you
Yeah.
told him to make a distraction and got, like, his jaw cracked. Okay?
That was
Don't
his
at me.
choice.
Be nice to Nimian. People need to be nice to this poor boy.
I'm nice to Damien. We're friends.
I don't know if that's true.
Stealth buddies. Anyway.
But no, he's not really in a singing mood. As the two of you are creeping forward, quote unquote creeping forward, you notice that he smells a bit more strongly of alcohol than he did a while back.
Where did he find it? We just don't know.
Weren't we in a wine cellar?
Yeah, Reagan did steal that bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah. She did. I mean, they won't miss it. It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, probably not. There's a lot of wine down there.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's like 3 wine cellars, I think. But so, as you get halfway past, at the most exposed point of the double doors, you and Nimian just kind of like doing that Scooby-Doo tiptoe. You hear sort of a noise coming from further in, and you realize that it's some servants moving a table. But as you both look, you sort of bump into each other, and there's it's not particularly loud, but there's a very clear clang as your armor bumps together.
Reagan keeps walking.
Of course she does.
As you do, you see that someone has noticed you, and they begin approaching.
Can I cast Disguise Self really fast?
Yeah. What do you become?
I want to look like one of the servants of the area.
Okay. So, what do you want to do to your physical appearance, though? Like, is your face the same, or?
Okay. Monty's got darker skin, so he gets really pale all of a sudden. His crazy hair goes back into a bushy ponytail, and he's wearing one of the, basically one of the butler get-ups. Oh, and he's not wearing his glasses. He doesn't actually need them, so he's not wearing them.
Okay. Yeah, you disguise yourself into what you are pretty sure the servants look like.
Oh, no. I don't know. I've seen the servants, thank you. They were my only friends.
Well, you've only really seen like
I mean, we saw people who were canoodling.
Oh, the servants
true.
here.
That's
true.
that's true.
Did see
Yeah.
some canoodlers.
What do you mean they don't wear the same uniforms at every house? Jeez.
That's wow. Okay, Monty, we gotta unpack a lot of classes.
We don't have time to unpack all of that.
Kids.
But no, like you didn't see any butlers. You saw a guard and a maid. So you actually.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna do the anime trope thing and be a maid, so I'll wing it. It's approximately a butler getup.
Approximate Butler is my favorite band.
Approximate
Yes.
Butler is one of my favorite anime.
I was about to say, isn't that Combat Approximate Butler Hayate?
Oh man, is that still going on? I can't remember.
I don't know,
It's
but I
weird.
did audition for it.
So yeah, I don't think so. It was a while ago. Anyway.
But yeah, so Monty becomes his platonic ideal of a butler.
All other butlers are just shadows of him.
Yeah. So the figure, so Nimian tries to duck after you, Reagan, and there's a clear voice rings out telling you to stop. And Sarah, can you describe your character for us?
Yeah. She is a human woman, a little taller than average.
Not taller than Reagan. I mean, is she taller than Reagan?
Well, I don't know how
she
tall is
might be.
Reagan.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. She just felt the need to say that through me, but she is 5'8".
Okay, well, then she's not taller.
Thank God.
She has blonde hair that's pulled back in like a sensible bun. Well-dressed, not a servant, but not like full nobility either. Yeah, that's about it.
That was, but I just want to take a moment to point out that was like the most Andrew question. Is she taller than me?
Yeah.
like
Reagan had many inspirations. You know,
Diana's finally playing someone who in this famous world is the tallest member of a party, and she needs to hold on to that. So, Sarah, you have seen some rather curious characters attempting to creep across this exposed doorway.
I mean, Reagan was walking like she owned the place, but
Oh my
No,
god.
you were trying to stealth. It was just sort of like the Reagan version of stealth. Reagan's idea of like, well, this is what quiet is. This is how I know of quiet.
I assume Brika has just like completely fucking vanished as she does.
Brika Cha was just watching.
Well, I didn't want to get in the way of your cool scene, but I did roll a modified 30.
Oh my god.
So,
yeah. So Brika just vanishes into thin air.
yeah, Brika has disappeared.
Bye.
You know, I mean, I think it's more that Brika just decides to not be seen ever. She just makes that choice in her life, and just no one can stop her from doing that. It's
She's
like, well, here we are, I
unstoppable.
guess. But as you start to step forward towards the doorways, you see these two armored figures continuing to, again, do their best approximation of sneaking up towards one of the servant staircases. It looks like, and beyond them, you see a small servant you don't recognize in the wrong color pants.
Oh god.
It's instead of like
He's getting a demerit for that.
Well, instead of like the charcoal gray, it's like a matte black, and it's just like you never wear just pure black. Like it's not. It's just.
Okay,
it's
that's
not
bad.
Jesus.
That's too gauche.
Yeah.
It's too gauche. Monty is just gonna be like, oh, that's a strange commotion, and keep walking toward the staircase like nothing is going on. Just like, huh, weird.
So we're good, right?
Why don't you three come with me for a moment? And I'm gonna kind of usher them to the side they were going to, where the staircase is.
Nailed it.
As far as Monty's concerned, you were not addressing him, so there was probably like a third party he didn't notice, so he's just gonna go up the stairs.
Excuse me.
Further up the stairs! Please don't mind him.
Excuse me. Please come back down here.
Oh! Me? You were talking to me.
Yes, you.
I'm sorry, but the lady of the house had a request, so I must, I have to, get it to her.
No, you don't. Come here.
Reagan kind of like looks at Butler Monty, who she didn't see when he was changing, and she's just kind of like, man, how the hell did you walk past us and I didn't see you? When did you get here? Who is this strange person?
So does Monty come back down?
No!
Oh my God.
All right.
Well, all right. Campaign over, I guess.
Cool.
Couldn't stop Monty.
I'm just gonna stick with these two armored individuals. I don't know where Briga is.
But
Bye!
you know where the party is. Yeah, nobody
Bye.
knows where Brika is. Even Brika doesn't know where she is.
I mean, but like, where is Brika Cha? Like, just like, where do you want to be right now? Because you can really be anywhere if you want.
I believe Brika has successfully navigated past the doors without being seen. And I guess she's
I mean, she could be up the stairs already for all we know.
lurking in a shadow. Probably hasn't gone up the stairs because she's not gonna like abandon everyone.
Aw.
Abandon away!
Not everyone's you, Monty.
Don't at me.
I would like to place her hiding in the shadows approximately between this confrontation and wherever the hell Monty is running to.
Just charging up the stairs. Just, there he goes!
Yeah, because you know how often you see servants just charge.
They're
That's the normal thing.
If they
for the
weren't
elf.
charging, it would be slavery.
Oh
Julia.
my God!
This is just the John Mulaney bit, and it's just Monty scatter.
100%! 100%!
And it's and then when no one else runs, Monty's like, "What is wrong with you?" But I mean, like in terms of charging, like I mean, the lady of the house apparently requested a charge, so here we are.
Lady of the house, here I go!
So first, before we handle that, what happens to people downstairs? Like, what are y'all doing?
Hey, Reagan stopped. She's hanging out. Lady told her to stop, so she's like, all right, she's cute. I'll allow it.
I'm just kind of looking at them expectantly.
What's up? You said you wanted to go somewhere? Where are we going? Hi, I'm Reagan. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
This ship is the thing to keep an eye on, Sarah.
the secret ship.
Hey, Wisteria.
That's a nice name.
Wouldn't a
Thank
secret ship be a submarine?
What is that, French? That was a very good pun.
Excellent goof.
I do want to say though, there is no France in this world. There's no France analog.
No one ever knows what the fuck Reagan is talking about.
Neither does
Things
she.
up.
Listen.
May I inquire as to your intentions here?
I was just walking.
Where were you walking to?
The stairs.
Why?
Because I wanted to go upstairs.
Why's that?
Oh.
Do you work here?
Yeah!
Really?
Ew! Mm-hmm.
Who's your supervisor?
Reagan looks at her gloved hand as if she has written it down. It says here, you're my supervisor. Nice to meet you. I work here. I was hired 10 minutes ago, and I work here now. Security.
Oh my God.
Listen, this girl has an intelligence and wisdom of 10. Solid plus zeros.
That's fair.
Wait, no. No, her wisdom's... Fuck it. So, let me... just point me in the direction of something that needs securing, preferably upstairs, and I will be on my way.
I did hear that there were some new recruits on the way. Were you hired by our human resources manager, Anna?
Maybe? I'm not very good with names. What'd you say your name was? Petunia?
Can I look at Nimbian instead?
You see sort of a lean half-elf with this oversized greatsword strapped to his back. He has these like dark circles under his eyes, kind of like
Final Fantasy ass motherfucker.
It's okay. It's not like a Buster sword.
Okay.
It is a great sword in the tradition of like Scottish Highlanders.
Okay, so like
Jesus.
Fenris. Got it.
No, Fenris is too anime.
Don't add me! Leave my boyfriend out of this!
But he seems he seems like Nimian seems a bit like he's like not sure if he's sober or tipsy yet. And he says
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to walk up the fucking stairs now, and I'm going to get the fucking scroll.
Okay, that answers that question.
I'm not with him.
Why don't we all go upstairs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, just so we're clear, I'm not with him, though. I have never seen him before in my life.
Okay, let's pretend we believe that.
So the rest of the party walks upstairs. Now, Monty, when you went upstairs, you find yourself in a hallway that is adjacent to the grand ballroom. Making a tight turn, you are facing the rest of the house again, and you see a number of rooms, as well as the grand arching staircase that marked the entrance hall. It seems like a twisting area of guest rooms and like that sort of thing. Just different like chambers and studies and that sort.
Okay. Monty is having a bad day. Monty is having a very bad day. He does not want to be in a place like this, so he's going to attempt to look around for Brika.
Reagan's day is fine.
Of course it is.
It's been all upswing for Reagan.
Yeah, really.
Like she woke up in the prison, and now she's
Everything's
doing,
up
now
from
she's
She
there.
living
has a
large.
job. She has 2 jobs.
It's living large, you know.
And there's a cute girl, so like, what the hell?
Is Brika nearby? Can Monty find Brika?
Does Brika allow Monty to view her?
I'm pretty sure you need a nat 20 to see Brika Cha.
I'm about to use detect magic on Brika's ass.
I mean, she's not using magic. She's just really stealthy.
It's true.
Her ass may be magic though. We can't know that yet.
Damn it, that was a 14.
So, as you attempt to determine the whereabouts of Brika Cha, you notice, or you hear, rather, Nimian saying, "Fuck it." And then the 3 of them begin walking up the stairs, including this stranger who you don't know. Like, you've never met this person before.
I mean, if it helps, Reagan doesn't seem too worried about it.
Oh, well, you know, Reagan, I mean, that's clearly that's clearly, like, puts Monty at ease immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna... Andrew, can minor illusion be tripped by another person's action? Like, can I set it and forget it?
That would be programmed illusion, but you can set up a minor illusion and someone would have to make, like, a spell save DC or, like, to see through it or just, like, interact with it physically.
All it needs to do is look like a figure going around a corner ahead of them.
Okay, yeah, so you do that.
Okay, so I do that, and it goes in the opposite direction of me, and I'm going to go for the first door I see, jiggle the door handle. Can I go in?
Yeah, so the first door you check, the one closest to you, you open it, and as you do, you see that it is a rather pleasantly put together bathroom. There is a large ornate tub.
Okay.
And in it is a rather fat man.
Closing the door! Goodbye! Goodbye! No.
As you close it, you hear a muffled, huh?
God.
Next
I look
door.
forward to learning that
was-
NPC's
he
rich
was-
backstory.
I don't want to know.
He was okay, to be fair, Lord Tafferton has a lot going on, but he was submerged. It was mostly the bubbles, but you saw like
It was tasteful.
you saw like his bare shoulders, and he had a little bubble hat on, so it's just like
Oh my
you know.
god. Panic. We are in a state of panic. Where's the next door?
So you all now get to the top of the stairs, and since there's really only one way down, you see Monty, or rather, I guess this butler that you don't know.
The butler formerly known as Monty.
You see him open the door, slam it closed, and is apparently panicking.
There was a naked man in there that I wasn't expecting.
Does Wisteria, like, have hands on Reagan right now?
Yeah, probably has a hand on her and Nimian's shoulders.
Because I was gonna have her, like, go over to the butler and put a hand on his shoulder and just be like, hey, it's gonna be okay.
It's a whole hand on shoulder change. Reagan to Monty, and then Wisteria on Reagan, and then Brika on Wisteria.
Yeah, Reagan just kind of drags Wisteria with her.
Okay.
One thing that you notice, Wisteria, as you have your hand on Nimian's shoulder, you feel like he seems to have it under control for the most part, but he is shaking right now.
Aww.
Okay, where's the nearest room that I know would be maybe unoccupied at this time of day? A storage closet, maybe, or something?
A couple doors down on the left, there is the trophy room, which is most likely going to be occupied, or unoccupied, since the only people who really go in there are the Von Templars, specifically Erwin. It's a kind of a place that he can sort of relax, kick off his boots, and like not worry about stuff. Most people wouldn't go in and admire, like, this is from when Erwin Von Templar did this. Why, yes, our Lord did do that.
There's the Lord's participation trophy.
He worked very hard at that track relay, okay?
Yeah.
He was a solid anchor for a 9th place finishing team
He
of
did
10
his best.
teams. He really did. But that would be the closest unoccupied room to you.
Okay, so I would like to guide my new friends
New friends.
to the trophy room.
The pals.
I stand-
The pals.
If I stand very still, she won't notice me.
And I take my hand off Nimian for a second and just kind of beckon to Monty.
No, thank you. I'll just go this way. And Monty's gonna try and run again.
Okay, hold on.
Wisteria, can you roll an intimidation check for me?
Yeah.
Since like normally it's I don't try to do like heavy like PvP interactions, but like Monty is clearly already intimidated by you, so it's
That is true.
So I feel like he's like
I just don't want to be in this situation. I'm not built for this. I don't know how to be help. I barely talk to the help.
Oh my god.
it shows. It shows.
That's a 20 modified.
Fuck, I'm not even gonna roll.
Wisteria is a very, very dangerous lady, and perhaps you should go along with her for now, so you don't make her like too mad. You've met women who are nominally just servants or low-ranked or tutors, but they wield this intimidation with extreme effectiveness.
I get the feeling that she reminds Monty of Osiris.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, say that.
Okay. Monty is going to very quietly follow her then.
All right, Wisteria, you have wrangled the herd of cats.
Finally.
And you lead. And I do want to point out, Brika is not included in the herd. Brika is.
Oh, no.
Brika is handling herself fine, but you lead them, and you manage to get into the trophy room.
Okay. I would like to imagine that at some point along the way, Brika just reappeared and fell in step with everyone. Just like, oh, we gained someone else, but no one noticed yet. Oh my god. Anyway, she's following you.
We summoned. This is our summon. She like just popped up.
Brika,
She's our mascot.
Brika, save me. Help.
As you enter the room, you notice that this is not just a normal noble's trophy room, where most would be displaying animals and great beasts they'd hunted. This seems to be a more private place. Here and there are a few things that are framed. There seems to be a map from a campaign or a particular law or edict that was signed into effect, sort of framed. There are some small bookshelves, some comfortable-looking seats here and there, and what looks to be a small bar, well-stocked, which Nimian immediately walks over to, of course. This, it seems less ostentatious and more like a private sanctum for Erwin.
Are there any trophies? And this is an important question, which Reagan also competed for.
Roll investigation for me.
That is a juicy 9.
Yeah, you don't see any trophies in that way. There is no, like best swimmer. But Reagan, you do see off to the corner, not featured prominently, is a small map of a border duchy that you might be familiar with from a campaign some 8 years ago.
She glares at it.
Nice.
That'll show him.
Nailed it.
Erwin's gonna come later and be like, "Who is glaring at my map?"
The energy in here is just
The energy is
negative.
all on
Get some
Elaine.
sage.
Elaine, can we get some saffron in here already?
And Reagan's
Sage.
revenge is complete. The prestige.
Oh my god.
So, Wisteria, you have probably noticed at this point the small kobold in a headscarf.
She turned herself in. She is a true friend.
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any more of you?
Reagan kind of counts, like, very conspicuously, and she says, yeah, actually, we're missing our wizard.
I don't actually know why you've called me in here, ma'am.
If you could see the look on Sarah's face right now.
This is such a great, like, dichotomy of people who are like new to D&D versus Sarah's been playing forever, and Sarah's just like, stop splitting the fucking party.
What are you doing?
But Nimian, Monty, after you say that, after you're like, I don't know why you called me in here, Nimian just shoots you a look, and he goes back to fixing himself a drink. He's just like, really, dude?
Monty's not here, just Melder the butler.
Melder. Classic Melder.
Okay, sure. We'll just... Can I examine him and tell if he's disguised?
Roll an investigation check. Katie, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 16.
Okay, so roll an investigation check, and if you manage to beat a 16, then you're able to see through.
Yeah, that's a 22.
Oh, God damn it!
It's a good illusion, but Wisteria, this is your bread and butter. You see, some of the detail work isn't quite right in an illusion like this. As you look closer, you see, the thread count is wrong. The coloring is clearly off here. When you look at it, it's more the idea of what a butler's uniform looks like, rather than the actual specific precise uniform.
It's definitely not precise. So I can just go now, right?
No, you may not. You may keep your disguise on if you wish.
His face falls and he just drops it. There's no point.
Holy shit, that was Monty?
Why are you like this?
Well, hello, friends. Thank you so much, as always, for coming to this week's episode of Masks Martyrs. This is your producer, Diana, pilot of Reagan Kayam, an actual disaster, and let's get some housekeeping and plugs done. So first of all, if you're enjoying the show, thank you. I'm really glad. That's awesome. And we would love if you could leave us a review wherever you're listening to this, on Apple Podcasts or Google Play or wherever you listen. We are doing everything based on word of mouth right now, so things like reviews and telling your friends or sharing it to social media helps us a ton. And we really want to share this with as many people as possible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being helpful with that. We appreciate you guys being here, and we hope you're enjoying discovering this world along with us. And if you want to talk to us about it, you can follow us on Twitter at Masks and Martyrs, or tweet using the hashtag Masks and Martyrs, and we will see it. And we love hearing from you. If you like this podcast, you will probably be interested in the other great shows on the Nerdification Media Network, like Watashi Machine, Generation Fangirl, and our sister sci-fi tabletop RPG podcast, Dwarf Stars and Dreadnoughts. We also have all kinds of music and other gaming channels, so check out our website. Last but not least, our music credits. Our intro music is Threads of Fate by Diana Paparosi, who is still me. Our mid-roll and last time on Masks and Martyrs is Kevin MacLeod's Dreamlike, and our ending theme is Merry Meet Meg by Hopper and the Books on Tape. And with that, I'll let you guys get back to the fantasy. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, Monty, Reagan.
Hey, wait, did Reagan tell you her name?
Yeah, you very kindly introduced yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Yeah, like you were picking her up at a bar.
It was very polite.
Oh, that was nice of me. Hey, Reagan Kayam.
Wisteria.
I just give Wisteria, a very firm handshake.
And you two?
Mewtwo?
Mewtwo. Do you have one? I would love to trade.
That is Rika-cha, and that's
Nimian.
Norbert.
It's Nimian.
He's just silently making his drink. He's not giving you guys the time of day right now.
I don't really know him.
Yeah, you've actually shown that pretty well. So, you're here for a scroll?
He is.
Then what are you here for?
We're all here for the...
I work here. You're my boss. You tell me. Reagan has not figured out yet that they have been had.
We're here to steal the fucking scroll and leave. That's our fucking job. We're here to do it.
Nimian.
Yes?
Monty just has this really tight smile, like, hey, tone it down. Maybe Reagan's stupidity will actually help us. If that can be conveyed in a really tight, freaked out smile, that's what Monty's trying right now.
Nimian just says, listen, if she's really gonna be a problem, we'll just fucking kill her.
No.
Well, that's rude. I mean, true.
No.
Rude.
We're not killing anybody. That's not
Wait, nobody?
not how this is going to happen.
Nobody?
Nobody!
Well, then what did you bring me here for?
Listen, we're going...
Okay, I'm usually more subtle than this, but I'm clearly not dealing with the highest echelon of agents. You all were hired by Anastasia Manata, correct?
Nope, I was hired by...
Oh my god!
You don't need to talk anymore.
Cool, thanks. And Reagan is now convinced she has avoided suspicion. She's
my
like, alright, what do you
God.
want me to do with these goons, boss?
Yes, I'd like you to stand by the door and keep an ear out for anyone and just look very intimidating.
You got it.
But please stay inside the room.
She goes to the door, does not open the door, and stands there with her arms crossed, staring at the door like 6 inches away from it, looking very, very intimidating.
Perfect. You're doing wonderfully.
Thanks, boss.
Monty's now turned that tight smile on Brika, like, hey, what's up? Do you think we should say things?
We were hired by Anastasia
Thank you.
to steal a scroll or something... Some scroll, I don't know.
You're here for the ceremonial scroll used to record elections. Ring a bell?
Yeah.
You're either going to stop us, or you're gonna join us, I'm guessing.
And you're not gonna stop us. Trust me.
Nimian! Hey, take another swig and shut up, buddy.
He's only been taking swings. There's no sipping with Nimian. He's just...
Yeah, all this has been through like a bubbly, like liquid sound.
In fact, this, now that he's had access to hard liquor, this may be surprising, but it's become apparent that Nimian has a pretty bad drinking problem.
Oh, no.
I had no idea.
He was in the drunk tank, Andrew.
I mean, okay, so on the one hand, like, no, that was not the drunk tank, unless you all were drunk. And secondly, I will say, like, you all saw, like, a hungover half-elf, right? Like someone who came to, like, hungover. But now that you're seeing action, though, this is like it is a practice thing. His drinking, it's not just like a casual like, oh, I had a crazy night. It's like, no, like this is.
Oh no, he knows the pro strats. Like,
Yeah,
he's a
exactly.
casual gamer.
He's speed running drinking, like minimum calorie expenditure. Just like it's like that scene in Ratatouille where Colette teaches him how to like keep his hands at his station. That's Nimian with these drinks. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Sorry.
So Nimian's is an alcoholic, and you guys need to
He's
be
an
okay with
alcoholic,
that.
and we were talking about a scroll.
Okay.
Okay, so it's something to do with the election, then.
You know, I'm inclined to just kick you all out and wait for better people to come try.
Well, we were doing fine.
Were you?
No,
She's got me there.
I was being fine.
I can't argue with that, actually. What was your plan, exactly?
We were gonna walk in, find it.
Take it.
And then walk out.
Yeah.
And if you want to join us, that'd just be swell. If not, we're not gonna kill you because I just cannot stand by that, but...
Do you know where the scroll is?
No, I was getting there.
By opening random doors.
Okay. How did you plan to find the scroll?
Looking.
That.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, ma'am, this is not the correct team.
That is an understatement.
Monty points at Brinka. She's the only one that knows anything about what we're doing.
Yes, you I like. You seem to actually have a handle on this.
To be honest, she's the one who's gotten us pretty much the entire way.
Yeah, Reagan, over by the door, shrugs, now having realized they've been had.
Okay.
And she's just, yeah, I'm the muscle.
Yes.
And I pay for things. I don't want to be here.
Okay, Andrew, would I know where I could possibly find, like, spare uniforms?
Yeah, so you could reasonably find some spare uniforms. Probably in one of the sort of like the adjacent storerooms of the second floor. It'd be like 2 doors down from where you are now.
Okay.
I would like to say, in Reagan's defense, that is what she was trying to do earlier when she was looking for servants' quarters, like steal uniforms. Not totally incompetent here.
Right, but for the most part, the servants live on the second floor, since there's easier access to the guest rooms that they're like actually cleaning and have to like be
No, I know. I just wanted you to know. You know.
She did have a plan.
Reagan's big plan.
Find the
Hashtag big
servants'
plans.
quarters.
Yeah, it was all, she had them on her vision board.
Find the servants' quarters.
just like,
Steal the clothes. Cut the sleeves off. Show off the gun.
Yeah! She gets it.
And the first person says, "That's not regulation." Just say, "I'll show you what I think of your regulations," and then boom, boom, boom.
Flex.
Yeah, 2 doors down. You'd find it. You'd find it 2 doors down.
Okay, you're fine because no one sees you anyway. I'm gonna kind of eyeball the other 3, say, I'll be right back. Don't move. Thank you. And see if I can go find some butlery clothes, I
Butler garb.
Roll an investigation
Armor of
check.
butler appearance.
Roll an investigation check for me. As you open this sort of much more cavernous than it seems sort of closet. It's full of like every size imaginable of these butler garbs, as well as winter, summer, fall, and spring wardrobes. This is like the whole situation for the helping.
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 20.
Hey.
Okay. So
Roll for fashion.
Yeah. So you pretty much find as close as you can get without actively tailoring it. What do you want to find for each of them?
Monty is pretty short, right?
Yeah, Monty's 5'2".
He's a baby.
That's gonna be a tough fit.
Yeah, not standard butler size.
And is there, like, a guard uniform?
There isn't like full on armor up here, but there's sort of a tunic that you can pull on over your own, just kind of mask it, have the crest on it.
Okay, so I'll grab those for Reagan and Nimian, and I think Brink is gonna be fine.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any kobolds on the staff anyway.
Yeah, I can't do anything about the kobold thing.
I mean, Brigga probably just won't be seen. Like, that's how it's been
Nah,
going,
she won't.
honestly.
She just doesn't.
Yeah, okay, so you make your way back. Wisteria returns with uniforms for each of you, except Break a Chop, because you don't ever need one. Let's be honest. Ever. Like disguise kits would be useless with you because no one would ever no one would have a chance to see you in the first place.
Yeah.
Nimian is gonna pull his over his armor, and it's a little bulky, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Is it conceivable for Monty to put this on over his normal clothes, or does he have to actually like change into this?
It'll be like kind of loose, but yeah, I'd say you could like pull it over.
Okay, good.
There's a lot of leg room. Because he's short.
Thanks.
Monty
Thanks.
Monty looks like one of like the like an NBA player drafted in like the early 2000s when they have those like huge like oversized suits on these giant men. It's frightening. It's very frightening. I'll send you a link later.
Just gonna cuff these at the bottom near my shoe so I don't trip.
So yeah, these aren't like the sleek and elegant uniforms you would see on like servants who are waiting at like a dinner or something, you know, like the ones that you show people. These are more made for work. They're a little rougher of the material, a little more roomy, a little more comfortable overall. Like
Okay,
they
good.
can see some stuff. Yeah.
Good. Monty's very shy.
Asteria's a little sadistic. She's like, this Monty kid, he's annoying. Good luck running away in pants that don't fit, chump.
Exactly.
I hope you trip on them.
Cuff them more aggressively in them so they don't move.
I mean, you probably in your pack have 50 feet of hempen rope. They all seem to have that. If you want to make little
Oh yeah, I got a new belt.
Monty's gonna have like the cuffs rolled up so much they're gonna be like over his knee, and he's gonna be in this. Yeah.
So you mean like his usual outfit?
Anyway, Reagan's gonna throw like the tunic over her armor, like it's like some kind of tabard, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, and she says, "Oh, sick! So I got the job."
You did. You aced the interview.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I just saw you didn't have a resume, so I gave you my own.
Now you're employed by the second biggest bastard in the city. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, Reagan doesn't like him very much, does she? Like the guy. Yeah.
No, I don't think
well.
so.
Whoops.
Yeah, so then Nimian says, alright, so, Miss, Wisteria?
Yes.
Where's the fucking scroll?
Well, Andrew, where's the scroll?
So you know that the second floor has the residence of the family, as well as near that the war room, the library, the vaults, and the rooms of the magician and of the wizard in residence. A man named...
Magician's fine.
no, because magician means different things in D&D.
Okay.
But like that's something that we'll figure out later. But like, yeah, sorry. But the rooms of the wizard in residence. A man named Bartholomew Huron. A man of no small magical means. He is a talented spellcaster, but he is yet to
Doubt that.
All right. He has yet. I mean, he is a talented spellcaster. He is the wizard in residence of the Archduke of the city. But no, it's fine. It's fine.
He doesn't have to prove anything to you.
Yeah.
No one ever believed in me.
Monty over here, like, oh, I'm hot shit. Guard counterspells you one counterspells that it took to get you from the library to the prison. Bartholomew Huron would have never been taken down like that. Okay? He has a rich backstory. He has a struggle. Do not sleep on Bartholomew Huron.
Anyway.
But despite his prodigious magical skills, he has yet to discover any of your untoward motives, Wisteria, which I think says something more about Wisteria than Bartholomew.
I mean, that's fair.
Feeling
Works
defensive,
for me.
Andrew?
So the
Always.
vault seems fairly likely.
I mean, the vault is what we were told. Do you know where the vault is?
Oh, I do, yes.
Is that what we were told? I was not
Yeah.
paying attention. Cool, I did.
Yeah.
Reagan did not write it down. She was building dice towers.
Reagan has the plan written
Oh my
down on
God.
her hand, and it just says "wing it."
Gotta
The other hand says, "Don't fuck with that Rufus guy."
It's starting to get smudged.
Like she only has so much hand. She doesn't have a lot of room for notes.
She doesn't have great handwriting to begin with.
No. Anyway,
Big letters.
Okay, so, I guess we'll head out.
Okay. So you guys are walking over towards the vault from where you are now, is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. As you walk by, there is a large room directly to your right. You turn the corner, and the hallway goes down along this room and then breaks into right and left, a perpendicular hall. But as you walk by, there is an open door. And as they are making no effort to hide it, you look in and you see a young woman. She is half-elven, and she has brown curls down to her shoulders.
Reagan waves.
Oh my god.
You wave?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me,
I mean,
hold on.
silently, but yeah, we're in the door, right?
Let me, I gotta get my dice for this, 'cause-
Monty is hiding.
I thought we were just like walking by.
I mean, I assume so as well. But if Reagan's gonna go around waving at everybody who's like, "Oh, hey, what up, fam?"
Fine, I'm just trying to be friendly, but
Oh, we're always trying to be friendly. Always trying to be friendly over here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So she notices you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. She got a natural 20.
Looks like our friendship is off to a great start.
So I wouldn't say she's like a full-on, like, fully grown adult woman. She seems to be in her teenage years. She looks up at you, and you notice that
I have a very powerful wave.
Yeah, it's true. You sort of draw the attention of the room, but you notice that she's not completely half-elven. But she definitely has elven blood in her. She has a pair of round spectacles make her eyes just look a little bit too big. Light skin, a lot of curly hair, and these are sort of gently tapered ears. And she's wearing casual clothing, but it's very well tailored, very well made. And she goes, can I, yes? Hello?
Hey. Oh, no, don't get up or anything. I'm just new here, making the rounds, meeting everyone.
She hops off her seat and walks over to you, and she
What
says...
did I just say?
Hello there.
Hi.
And, who are you?
Reagan.
Hi, hello, Reagan. My name is Lynn.
Nice to meet you, Lynn.
Lynn!
Oh,
I'm gonna come up behind you guys, put my hands on your shoulders again, and say,
I just wanted you to touch me.
oh my god.
Easy there, cowboy. Can't go romancing in the second session, alright?
Alright.
Can't any harder. It's an audio medium.
Okay. Hello, Miss Lynn.
Oh, hello, Wisteria.
I was just guiding these new recruits to their proper posts. They seem to have gotten lost.
Big place.
Monty immediately, like, scoots up to the front of the group and, like, tries to shush everyone else and puts on his own glasses. And, Lynn!
As soon as she sees you, her face just lights up. And she says, Monty! And she just throws her arms around you. And she goes, what are you, how, wait, why are you here? How did you, did you just come in? How'd you get in here? If I had known that you were here, I would.
It's been a very long day, Lynn.
Well, you weren't at the library when I was there earlier. I was wondering, I was nervous if anything.
I got arrested.
What? Someone arrested you?
Lynn,
I get this. This is the best part. This nerd didn't even do anything. Enzy.
Okay, everybody, shut up. Lynn, can we come into your, room?
How bold.
Is
So forward.
is there anyone else in there?
The library? No, I don't think there's anyone.
Okay, everyone in the library, and shut the door behind us, okay?
And now Monty feels comfortable.
Books! I am so glad to see you, Lynn. The problem is, please don't be mad. You're my best friend in the city, so...
You're my best friend, too.
Aw.
Monty immediately, drops, oh, somebody likes me. That's rare. Anyway, we're actually here to do something not so smart.
What do you mean?
We have to steal a thing.
Declaration of Independence.
I mean, it's a scroll.
Why would you do that?
Are we all in here together, or did you and Lynn just kind of...
You're all in there. Do you really think that a young lady of noble bearing would be alone in a room with a rapscallion who apparently trespassed?
Roasting me!
Scandal!
Yeah, no, Monty definitely just dragged everybody in because he's not thinking.
Yeah, Lynn looks... So Lynn actually looks to Monty and then over to Wisteria, and she says, Wisteria, what's going on exactly?
I I'm so embarrassed. I must have been fooled by their story. I thought there really were no servants here. I was just trying to take them.
I am new servant. Here.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go this route. Okay, yeah, roll a deception check for me, Wisteria.
Yep. Oh god. That's a 12.
Well, she got a natural 1, so...
Oh, Lynn, you're so chosen and cute. I love you.
She goes, natural 1, okay. Yeah, she goes, well, Monty, you can't just steal from my family.
I know, but I'm telling you the honest truth here. I'm being blackmailed into this.
What? Who's blackmailing you?
I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to get hurt. So I'm not going to.
Monty, no one's going to be able to hurt me here.
But you don't always stay in this specific library, do you?
Monty...
Lynn, please.
She goes from, like, in a moment, she slips into a different kind of affect from what you've seen from her before. Not the sort of the bubbly academic. There is a confidence to her in this moment when she says, Monty, I am the daughter of Erwin and Elaine von Tepler. I am not going to be attacked in the streets because everyone knows that if they make an active move against me, they will be dead.
Monty is just cringing. This is not a good... Lynn, we're going to steal a thing, and maybe it's best that you only take the secret passage to the library that I just discovered. That was weird.
Aw, you found the secret passage. I was gonna show you. I was gonna surprise you with it.
I really wish you had, because it was very cool. But
right?
The gargoyles at the end were not so much fun.
Oh yes, Brutus and Cassidy. I'm sorry. They're not exactly pleasant most of the time.
Well, they're dead now.
What?
I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm really, really, really sorry, Lynn. Listen, I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want to do any of this, but I'm going to. So
I just want to grab Monty and push him away, just kind of steer him away.
Lynn!
Sir, you're too close to the situation. Sir, I need you to back away.
You're emotionally... the wizard's emotionally compromised. We'll take it from here, folks.
Brika Cha would like to step up where Monty has left a space and extend a hand to Lynn.
She looks down at you and says, are you also here to steal from my family?
Lynn von Tepler?
Yes? She reaches out her hand, just manners taking over her.
Okay. Brika shakes her hand and says, Lynn, it's true, we are being coerced to steal this thing from your family. Additionally, I would like to warn you, I was told to kill you.
What?